Yeah, so gonna change the title of the stream, but holy crap, Bitcoin's dumping, man. Down 4% already on the new day. Just bear with, people are gonna come in. I'm just live for a minute. Hold tight. Okay, so, we're pulling back to the upside a little bit now, but, this support, this is exactly what we were talking about, 6,800, where you break that, it could be very bad. And if you look left, I even went to zoom in a little bit to see that there's a zone, right? It's like it's too loud. Sorry, hold on. Dude, it's like sensitivity is insane. All right, so the zone though, I was talking about, it's like candle high closes clearly, right? 6,700, right? Right here, here, and here. All right, and here are the wicks that support 6,800. So look where we are on the price action. We're below it, but we're coming back up. For now, we're back above it, right? Now we're right at it. So it's just all this indecision at this one bottom part of the zone, and now we're falling again, 67.33. So some price actions coming in right now. I don't know if you can really see it. Yeah, now you can see the price action a little better. It's weird, man. So that's just what's happening. We're beginning to break critical daily supports. Remember we were talking about, if you break 6,800, there's a really good chance you'll see 6,000. 6,100 at least at some point. Okay. Negative Momo's continuing to build, and the weekly candle that closed weak. There's follow-through price action after that weekly candle close on the daily so far, right? And I guess the weekly, because the weekly is identical to the daily until the first day closes. Okay. So I'm just here to see this for a minute, see if it turns into anything, hang out for a few minutes, and if it doesn't, then I'll just get back off stream. But, a lot of times when sports get broken, the price action follows through, and we move down further. Or will it just be a slow bleed, a boring, slow death for Bitcoin from, breaking a critical support? All right. Either way, lowest levels we've seen of the entire correction. The lowest price we've really been at besides that wick since May of this year. This year's coming closer and closer to a close with less than a week away until December, man. So, hey, November sell-off. Hey, we remember that, right? Last year, it was capitulation time. Really, if we want to go back 1 year anniversary of this, the 24th today. Look where we were last year, the 24th. We were getting really, really close to that bottom. Look what happened at the bottom. Made this low, had a scrub rally, sold off again, slightly lower low, higher levels relative strength, no negative momentum on the lower low, impending price action rest of the upside. We got it, then formed the Gartley, and then it was gone again. All right, so 6,700-ish right now. We actually were hitting the 6,600s just a few moments ago. Okay, low volume dump. Well, guess what? Most of the volume is done OTC anyway, so exchanges aren't going to give us the best glimpse. Yeah, kind of had to take volume with a little bit of a grain of salt on Bitcoin. It's different. Okay, give me a sec, man. I don't know what's going on. Just wanted to cover this move. Because it was like stupid. It was like I was live for like 2 hours and 30 minutes or so, and Bitcoin had not broken 6,800. I hit the not live button, and then maybe 2 to 3 minutes later, Bitcoin starts moving and starts breaking down. It's like, really, dude? What kind of troll is that? Having to make me start a whole brand new stream to cover this just for a minute. getting trolled by Bitcoin, man. Jeez. Can't catch a break, can I? I don't really know if I want to ping everyone in general chat. Annoy people. Sorry, getting kind of situated. Dude, I thought I was done streaming, and it's like this happens, and it's like, okay. So, you know, below 6760 is critical. That's the zone. It's between 6760 and 6800, okay? And we're below it right now. That's it. So, Jean-Francois, Stadium Kings, hadn't seen you in a while, dude. Yes, we are, in fact, forming bullish divergence on the 4-hour. Yes, we are. But, like I said before, that has just begun to develop. So, we could be at 6,000 by the time it matures. Okay? You were hoping it would break during the stream? Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer it to break during the stream, the upside downside, versus me finishing my 2.5 hour stream and then coming back 3 to 5 minutes later, because then it breaks. This is probably the most trolly the price has ever been to me. I don't think it's ever happened like that exactly. So, whatever, dude. What's up, Crypto Gizmo? Tyler Hill, yeah, I know. It's hilarious, dude. Okay, Phil got it. There's a lot of support below this level. Down to 6K. I mean, 6,100 or so. It doesn't really look that clear. I mean, it doesn't really look there's much support really till 6,100. I mean, yeah, I guess there are just small minor supports along the way, but really like the pivot points, you can clearly see the strongest support is at 6,150 or so. All right. Jimmy, it looks like you might be scared, man. He was good. Yeah, I think Binance is going down for maintenance too. I think Phil was saying something about that, or someone in Patreon. Okay, so just for now, sitting, hovering right around 6,700. You dropped pretty fast though. Like it was like 6,900 in stream. 3 minutes later, boom, we were in the 6,600s. It's like, dang, dude, that's not cool, man. I want to eat some dinner, but I also want people to have coverage of this price action too. So it's like I'm torn between, eating and streaming. Okay. Here we go. About to break 6,700 again. Just a rounded number. I think what's the lowest that we got as low today? Now it's 66.13. Dang, dude. A 4-hour maintenance on Binance. So when did it start? When is it starting? XRP dumped around 8% in seconds. Did it bounce back? I think it did. Nothing else is down that much, is it? Where is it? Oh. Yeah, it's only down like 5%. So, it's worse than Bitcoin. 66.83. Trying to hold above 6,700, which is kind of nothing of a support. Don't know how long it's going to last. Okay. 6150 chat. Look at XRP, man. Really? Do we want to? For real? What's the point, dude? They're all getting killed. Yeah, but XRP is down some of the most, or sorry, it's like down worse than most. Maker Engine, they're down 3%. Yeah, XRP is getting destroyed, man. It's a tenner. Okay, yep, so here we are, man. The lowest lows we've seen since December of 2017. It's been about 2 years since we've seen these prices. Now, of course, we saw them here, but I'm just talking about technically the lowest price. All right, so XRP just hit 20 cents. What we talk about, if Bitcoin hits 6,000, probably going to see 20 cents. Well, guess what? If this is the price action we get if Bitcoin is 6150 or whatever, then XRP is probably going to see 15 cents. You kidding? I mean, there's support there on other exchanges. Might be setting up for Oh, here we go. You know what's really nice? You know, painted this a while back. Didn't know it was going to manifest in anything. Look at this. Diamond bottom continuation. Holy crap. I haven't looked at this in a while, but there you go, man. You painted 1 and 2 here. Look at the third touch. Failed. Dumped to the bottom. You can see its correlation in the trend line and then broke. All right, so what's that measure move? Okay, measure move would put you at 16.18 pennies on XRP. Maybe we'll get there. 8% on XRP is only like 1 cent. Yeah, Anita. Oh god, it's the stupid name again. Your terrible name. Anyway. So yeah, looking left, there's not real. I mean, where's the major pivot? You know, the downside. It's like down here, like 15 cents. Like each one could act as a role of support, but mainly it's like down here, 15 pennies. That's where the measure move puts us. So trying to hold on, bouncing back a little bit, right? But Bitcoin is again right at 67.20 right now. Yeah, Bitcoin futures gap down. Looked at that. Golden Apple. So if you don't know, if you're like tuning in and you're like seeing my stream, you just missed a 2.5 hour live stream I did. And when I went offline, 3 minutes later, Bitcoin starts breaking that 6,800 critical support. And I'm just like, oh my God, might as well just go live again to cover it for a minute until it like stops or just trolls me more. Okay, so anyway, get wrecked, XRP. Get destroyed. So yeah, just farting around right now. Not really, not much movement. You know, it's like yeah, you went down a few $100s in a matter of a few minutes, but now you've rebounded somewhat. Again, you were as low as 66.13, and we're at 67.26 right now. We're up over $100 from the lowest point of this little move we had. Whoa. Sam, I don't know, man. I wouldn't ever hold any weight in that, and I wouldn't bet on it or count on it, right? It's a weird thing to, you know, say that because you just don't really know. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin down nearly 3%. Every asset across the market is down about the same, except for ICX, which is down 5%. IOTA down 3.5%. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know, Engine Maker down like 3%. Those are the lower tier S coins, though, I think. So it's whatever. Man, this could take time. Man, it's a daily time scale. Had a bearish engulfing yesterday, and you're getting follow through price action after the fact. So pretty weak. Litecoin. Here's Litecoin and log scale. Downtrend continuing. So where we were, someone was like arguing, how can you say there's not support? Well, here we are. And it's only down though, like 38 cents. It's not even down 1% today. So Litecoin actually holding on somewhat better than others, faring better than almost every other altcoin out there, and also Bitcoin. So BAT's down nearly 1% only. I mean, there are some that are faring better, but give it time. That was quick. Hello again. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Maybe shouldn't have gone live, but just felt like, okay, breaking 6,800 is in 6760. That's a big deal, man. You don't want to break that. So, and it's like really, if I'd have just waited maybe 3 to 5 more minutes, then we'd have had this in the same stream as the last one I was just doing. So it was just bad timing, man. Nothing you can really do about it. You don't know much, but it seems like we're close to the bottom. Well, John Blano, well, the oscillators are telling us on the daily time scale, there's no reason to believe that a major bottom's in yet because there's no divergence. Normally looking for divergence to find bottoms. V-chain chilling. Oh my god, dude. What motivates these dumps? Lack of demand? Critical supports? Looking left, that's it. Demand. Supply and demand drives prices up or down. Seems has no validity. Yes, Yes, the divergence is developing, but we have discussed that, and it could continue building, Master Vet. It could continue selling off to much lower prices and then eventually start maturing. But maybe, like, it's not... People just keep on about the 4-hour divergence. Like, yeah, okay, we get it, but what if we're down $400 or $500 more before that histogram starts rounding out? Golden Apple, no. I don't think... Look, you're asking me if it's a good place to buy. Based on daily time scale oscillators, not really. It might rally the upside because it's so oversold, but there's no divergence. Oh my god, man. Banning exchanges in China doesn't help. What's up, Jonathan? Who's buying crazy? All right. Well, the speculative market that's driven solely by sentiment and momentum. Sentiment is very low right now. Also, the momentum is on the negative side. It's not on the positive side. It's downtrending. It's not uptrending. Okay. And last time Bitcoin began a new uptrend, it showed us the exhaustion on the daily time scales. It showed us harmonics and falling wedges and bullish convergence on the weekly. It showed us so many different reasons why Bitcoin could reverse it at the 31 or the 3,300 area. And it's not showing any of that right now. Okay, just being real. Bitcoin goes to 3K again, it'll be doing something unprecedented that it's never done in the history of itself. Okay, so you'd prefer Bitcoin never sees 3K again, but it could always happen, of course. History doesn't mean that it's going to repeat itself. Of course not. If Bitcoin was dead, I wouldn't be able to buy it for $6,700 on any exchange right now. Okay, so no, it's not dead. So 20 billion market cap was just erased. More than 25 billion has moved to US dollar tether. Okay, well, again, if there was reason to believe on the daily that a reversal was imminent, we'd talk about it, but there's just not yet. But we did, in fact, talk about the MonkaS scan. What?
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Wow.
Archiscan tipped $100 for your pronunciation of mature.
Matua. Yeah, Matua, man. Learned it from my dad. He also says humble, not humble. Weird enough, right? So, dang, dude, that was left field. Archiscan, thanks so much, man, for the C note. Can we get a
Hype in the chat!
for Archiscan, please? Many Archiscans in the chat. Go. Thanks so much, dude. My God. Really, really appreciate that. Welcome back, brother, man. So, Archiscan, I was live for like 2.5 hours. Then 5 minutes after the stream ended, Bitcoin movement started happening. So I just went live again. And, people are like, should we buy now? Is this a good area of value? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, man, let me show you the scenario we were talking about, which gives, someone who's an analyst reason to believe something good could be happening. I'm trying to remember what chart it was on. Which one was it? Was it Coinbase here? Yes. Okay, so the question is like, when is there like a good reason to buy? And Bitcoin 67.23. It's not moving much now, but of course, because I went live again, People are like, when's a good area to buy? So you look for divergence to go long. You don't randomly just pick at a support just cause. Right? You look for like this. It's like the second low, not the first. Right? Where is support? The next support is like 6150, 6000 right here. Look, 6150 critical supports. Look, you're right at support resistance. You're breaking it right now, and you're trying to get back above it. So if you can hold here long, look, remember, it's not about breaking the support. It's about the correlation in price action after you break, right? What's the follow through price action going to do after you break a critical trend line as support, right? Because it could break it, hold, that 4-hour divergence begins to mature, and then it rallies to make a lower high, then sells off again. And then on that slightly lower low, near critical other supports, and we start showing this stuff where we make a lower low on price and higher levels of relative strength and lower levels of negative momentum. That is when there might be an opportunity for a long, and there could be a bottom in, right? Dude, I'm just saying, man, like down here, there was bullish divergence that occurred at 3150. Right? You see it from here to here, higher levels relative strength. Okay, from here to here, there's bullish divergence, man. Okay, impending price action reversal to the upside. Boom, we got it. And then created a beautiful bullish Gartley. Then sold off, hit a 78% retrace of 1414 fib extension from B to C. Okay, there was weekly bullish convergence. It looked very nice. Great opportunity for a long and a trade, which we did. And we did say at one time it would be legendary if this Gartley was the complete reversal, which it ended up being. And we hit a 61.8% retrace from our previous all-time high to low. 618 golden retrace, but now we're correcting. We've been in a correction for around 150 days now. Okay, that should definitely answer the questions of, whoa, is this a good time to buy? And you'd be like, nah, because we're not seeing any reason to believe the real bottom's in yet. Okay. Holy crap. Does that make sense? Anyone? Bueller out there? Any Bueller connects?
Bueller.
Price gonna dip.
All right, sorry. So that's it. Let's go back to Bitcoin real quick on the spot price on the other chart. Coinbase. Okay, so it looks like though. No, not yet. Getting closer and closer though. Right to that. We made the adjustments today. Well, I did anyway on the chart, and started plotting and anchoring from the bottom on my equidistant channel, and it went 1 and 2, and then went 3 on the top. And so if you're talking about those anchor points, then you're getting nearing the bottom of the equidistant channel, right? Which is around 64.69, which we didn't quite hit, and we were a couple $100 off. 2 streams in a few hours, Alex. Yeah, no, man. And it's like we get here, and it's like 6,600, and it's bounced to 6,700, and it's just sitting there now, down about 3%. Scan, what do you think, man? What do you think? Should I button it up? Let me know, dude. If you say yay, I will do it, man. Okay, I'll button the top, man, just for you. Whew. What's up, Boglu? Damien, you're coming in late, which is, no one's coming in late because it's such a weird situation. But I just looked at XRP. Okay, we talked about the measure move being around 16 cents of a diamond, which was just another idea. It's good measurement though. Makes sense because it was a structure. It was a big dump. A diamond formed eventually, and then we broke out of it, and now we're like probably 65% of the way to the measure move. So, and XRP's really broken some pretty critical supports too, I think. You're supposed to wear cups, Blake, but it's not enforced. No one's like going around grabbing to see if you're wearing your cup. Okay, yeah, you're given a cup, but no one wears them. I never wore a cup. And same thing. It's like you ask about that, but it's like, hey, what about knee pads and thigh pads, dude? Like skill guys would like not wear thigh pads and stuff. They get in trouble for it. Like college and stuff, practice, but of course you have to in games, you know. But yeah, Geometric Code, it's all over, man. It's all over. Huge buying area based on only being oversold. That's it. Dre Raphael, thanks so much for the sub. Welcome on this really weird situation stream that I never do. Okay. Isn't Bitcoin supposed to be theoretically at an all-time high based on previous sentiment and statistics, pre-halving cycles? I don't know, man. If you look at it like that, so the thing is, remember we've talked about before, it's like humans, when they don't know why something happens, people always try to draw conclusions, and we try to look back on history for those conclusions to what's going to happen next. And most of the time, it's like the best laid plans of mice and men. It's like normally you're wrong from your historical analysis and stuff. So because it's like the exact same market participants would have to be participating now that were participating in the past many years ago, and we know that's not the case because many more people are involved with Bitcoin now than years ago and years past. So I don't know. That's an alien variable that I don't really put much weight in, because what's the point, dude? Because you're like saying, I'm coming to this conclusion, but I'll never know. I'll never have confirmation if I'm right or wrong, right? And you can also draw a false conclusion too. Freaking contact, man. Jonathan Carlino, thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. Thanks for the new subs today. The likes and loves. Let your neck breathe. Oh, dang, Arcascan. Okay. He's saying let my neck breathe. Fine. Thy will be done. From the man himself. Thanks for hanging out during this craziness. Yeah, it's rather crazy, I guess. It's not too bad. The price action started out was beginning to look a little violent, and now it's not near as bad. It's just chilling. 6,700. Okay, Paul, get wrecked, dude. Imagine coming into someone's stream to spam when I'm just trying to cover crypto, and this Paul kid doesn't understand that I have mods that ban for me. Because why do I ban? Why would I?
Is that a joint?
I don't have time to.
Thanks for being here for this epic dom up. Your wisdom is appreciated. We're nearing the bottom of this descending channel and tend to have nice bounces from here. Kings.
True that, man. True that. What's up, John McClain, man? Thanks so much for the sub, dude. Welcome. Yeah, nearing the bottom of this trend line. That moon boy, what are you kidding me, man? What? Wow.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
That moon boy tipped $250. BTC be killing my momentum, man. What's the weird situation? Just got here. What I miss?
That moon boy, well, you missed VeChain not really doing too bad yesterday. I don't think today either. Terrence, thanks for the sub, dude. And thanks so much. Can we get a hype in the chat for Vet Moon Boy? He just won up to Arcascan. Holy crap. Arcascan, are you sure you don't want the button up, dude? Thanks, man. All right, so VeChain is only down 2% right now. It was up like 5-6% yesterday. So it really hasn't moved too much from that 618 area. Yeah, it is killing the vibe, though. Would you miss a 2.5-hour live stream that I ended, and then 3 to 5 minutes after me ending the stream, Bitcoin started falling below that very critical 6,800 area. So when it did that, it went down to 66.19. No, sorry, 66.13, and is broken the upside. It's up like over $100 from its lowest point today, and is starting to climb again, but still down 2.5% roughly on the new day and new week. The weekly candle that closed, I think about an hour ago, right? Something like that. Don't even know anymore. Losing my mind. Holy crap, dude. VeChain doing things. Arcascan and Vet Moon Boy live at the same time. I can't believe it, dude. It's like the days of old. Oh my God. Yeah, Jacob G hype. Oh my God, man. But no, not really, because it's all house money. It's not, oh yeah, it's like my first week of betting on Culture Ball was yesterday, Kappa, right? You build a bankroll over time. Ready Steady said, can't compare previous happenings to this one. We were in a strong market recovery phases post-global financial crisis, but this time there's a lot of fear across all markets. Lowest interest rates, QE, all indices at all-time highs. Yeah, true that. True that. And not even to mention China They're their own bubble over there. Many banks are just getting bailed out like every other day. What happened? Oh god, dude, that's all I'm gonna do is
That Moon Boy tipped $25. The extra 25 on that first one was for Archiscan. Oh, so you are saying that can't go off stream anymore, or the price will dump more and we will all be homeless?
It seems like it, that Moon Boy. Me and all my narcissism. If it's up to me, man. If I don't stay live, Bitcoin will continue to dump Kappa. Please, mini cap. We'll do one spinning Kappa. But the 25 scary, man, because it's like, you know, like I said, I announced it earlier that the chug variations are back on. So there's like a 6% chance for a chug at 25, and there's an 8% at 33, repeating, of course. That's been on for about 5 weeks since my B-Day. And here we are. Only going to ban people spamming. The mods will ban people that are really weird and mean and violent and being derogatory. So anyway, dang, dude, people are, do you see this? Vet Moon Boy, Archiscan, do you see the people coming and spamming, dude? For what reason are they spamming? Thanks so much for the 600 people tuned in, the same 600 that were just here. Y'all are amazing. And apologize for I don't know, going not live and then coming live again in 5 minutes. I never do this, ever, okay? Holy crap. So that 250 was for Archiscan, you said. I don't know, man. I don't think Archiscan plays games, dude. I think he knows your power level. Right? We know that Moon Boy is at a very strong power level. Maybe even Super Saiyan. Oh yeah, man. Mods can't touch me, man.
Modtroll tipped $25. Mods can't touch me.
Sorry, my bad, dude.
Bruh.
It's probably really too loud. I'll turn that down. Modtroll, mods can't touch. Hey, yeah, it's true. The mods are here, and they can't do anything about the mod troll. About time, man. I've just been getting trolled lately, right? The Mitch troll. The drink troll's always at Mitch troll, so, or at me, so. A new day. But it's cold, man. It's freezing. The crypto winter continues. As you can see, the snow everywhere on stream. Okay. Mother of God. The MonkaS's. Stop banning without reason, you guess, Nonsense Diamond. Dude. The mods ban people that do stupid stuff. Okay? So stop looking at me. I will ban people that spam the chat if I have the time to do it, because mods will probably ban before I do. But don't spam the chat. If you do that, you gone. What's up, Rowler, dude? Wand Chain. Oh god. Wand Chain, man. Who could be thinking about Wand Chain at a time like this? I just can't believe that.
Bruh.
That ain't right, dude. Wand Chain Connect. A little wicking action. Yeah, 67.52. You're still below, right? If you just look left, you're kind of right at it. Look here, listen. Right, it's like you had the wicks, 6,800 or so, and then right below it where the candle high closes. Many candle high closes. They're all like identical. They're all right at that 67.50, 67.60 area. So I think there's just kind of a zone there that you're below right now, but you're trying your best, your dangest to get back above it. And I don't know how long it's going to last, that testing. Not really that good though. Dude, at all. Where's the demand on Bitcoin? There's none yet. There was demand here. The divergence developed and it was beautiful. But that was it, dude. The one day I couldn't stream. Holy crap, dude. Just bad timing. That's right. Get direct with Mitch Ray. Read 67.13 on Binance. 67.45 Coinbase Pro. Yeah, there's going to be disparity. Different people are trading assets, right? Tether's slightly different price than the US dollar. Somewhat. Just a little bit. Are we past it? Yeah, we had a death cross on the 25th. Ironically, we had a death cross the day we pumped, right? Let me show you. There it is. All right, the days we pumped, we got our death cross, and look what's happened after. Like, just destroyed. Okay. But it's funny, mod troll. There's no way you'll get it. The variation, no way. Especially if you do the threes, man. Even though it's a high percentage. Yeah, we already talked about exhaustion, Super V, man. It's all about divergence, dude. I mean, I went thoroughly into this. Even just now, in this stream I did it. So I'm doing it again for you, because maybe I like you. And it's, you know, you get your impulse. All right, so look, you get an impulse. You get oversold. You have huge spikes in negative momentum. Okay, impulse, and all that happens on the oscillators. And then, when that occurs, you then consolidate for a while. And when you consolidate for a while, slightly upsloping, bearish, right? Flaggish. And it was like a false breakout.
Bruh.
Modroll tip $25. Hey Skyward One, James Glenn, do you like eggplant?
Yeah, do y'all like eggplant? I don't know what kind of eggplant he's talking about, though. He could be talking about the real eggplant or the fake eggplant. Fake eggplant is the, it's kind of the conspiracy theory. Many of those.
Bruh.
Also,
Veach ain't doing things.
gotta do it, man. It's obligatory. So, you know, it's like when you get those first impulses, big impulse down, and the consolidation resets the oscillators. Like, look what happens when we consolidate. All right, you lose all that negative momentum, it goes back to neutral, and then goes into the positive for a little bit. And then what happens? Eventually, you sell off to slightly lower lows, shortening of the thrust stuff. And when you do that, on this second like pivot, right, you show higher levels of relative strength, almost inexistent levels of negative momentum. And then when the divergence occurs, a lot of times it doesn't play out like this. This was just insane. Like, it was just like, oh, divergence, boom, see ya. Like 1 day, 2 days of divergence, boom, gone. And then it's back. So look, an impulse, huge spike in negative momentum. Everything's starting over. So now it's like, eventually you'd think, yeah, maybe the bottom of the downsloping support, maybe with the being so oversold now, maybe with the 4-hour divergence in development, bullish divergence, we might get a rally to the upside. Maybe it's just fill that CME gap around 7,400 or something like that. And then we reset the oscillator. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm showing. Like, goes back to neutral here, gets back to like 40 or something here, and then we get another sell-off. When we get that second sell-off, we end up showing that divergence, and maybe it might be lower, and maybe we get down to 6150 when that starts happening. Even more reason to believe there might be impending price action versus the upside, because if you're getting class A bullish divergence on a daily time scale at a critical support, again on the daily, you have a higher probability of breaking the upside than continuing to the downside. Okay, so there you go. Exhaustion. That's seller exhaustion. That's what it looks like, dude. All hypothetical here. Guess what? We did the exact same hypothetical here, over here, before it even happened. You know that if you're a regular viewer. Okay.
Bruh.
Dive in the chat. Thanks for the 589 people tuned in. What does that mean?
XRP going to the price gonna dip. Yeah.
One of them. Okay. Anyway. Inverse Qs? Why not just the Qs, dude? You mean bearish divergence in the Qs? Bearish divergence in the S&P 500 at a critical resistance at confluence area, the 1272 and 1414. So there is reason to believe that the S&P 500 might sell off sooner rather than later. Okay. Do they answer if they like? Okay, so Skyward likes fried eggplant, and then James says depends where the eggplant came from. Wow, I think James just served that one up to, or he served it up on a silver platter right there. Eggplant on a silver platter. My God. What's up, Louis Marriott? What's up, MAGA? Good to see you, dude. Pre-crypto workout. Steven Stan, man, you changed your name? Pre-crypto workout. Why? Tell me Tell me your reasoning behind that. I need to know. And your charge just fell to the bottom perfectly, falling wedge. Yeah, whatever. It's perception, man. Perception. I think that we almost did, but we didn't. Looks like 6480 if you go 1 and 2. It's looking like 6500 is that bottom trend line. Okay, so maybe we see that. All right, still you remember 6760 was that candle high close area. We ran up just a minute ago, tried to break it, and we just sold off again. So
Bruh.
BTC troll tip $25. We hit the bottom of the channel. Last chance to buy under 10k.
Can we need to find some footage of those people saying it. And yeah, I think you even trolled them before. That would be legendary. I just don't know what episode it was. And it was so many different episodes, right? It was like, look, we fell below 10k, right? Remember here? This was probably the most legendary one, where it was like we fell below and wicked up, and people are like, oh my god, we'll never see 10k again. And we did the attempted rally, and then dumped, and then double bottomed. We were in Vegas. You remember, we were all in Vegas or whatever, and the double bottom with a bullish divergence or whatever. We rallied, and got back above 10k. We'll never get below 10k again. We'll never get below 10k again. We'll never get below. Dude, it's like every time, man. Every freaking stream. So they can't really say anything now. We're very, very far away from 10k. Jeez. You like pre-workouts. You're into crypto, so you don't want to use your real name. No, understandable, dude. Just wondering why you picked that name. You could have chosen anything. Okay. 1 year later, and we're up a few bucks. No, 1 year later, we're up a lot of bucks, actually, still. We're almost like up double. Look, 1 year ago, November 24th. Freaking contact, man. Kill me. Yeah, November 24th, we hit a low on a wick of 36.56. We're still at 6,700, man. Come on, dude. We're up a lot still in a 1 year period. Okay. Steve, what are you talking about, man? I have no idea what you're talking about. Do I think the elites will stop printing money? I'm going to stop you right there. Have they ever? Have they ever stopped printing money? No, man. Think about it's like the election, dude. There's like pressure on the Fed. I think Jerome Powell this week is going to be meeting with President Trump. So that'll be interesting. See what the roundup's about. Look, a few months, more than a year. What? Well, no, someone was just talking about it. I was just bringing it up because someone said that we're only up a few bucks. When in fact, we're at like about double or close, you know, probably like 70-80% still. 10K in 2050. That makes sense, dude. Man, got my adrenaline pumping, dude. Chat. Wow, thanks for the 172 likes on this improvised immediate stream, right? I don't know. So, okay, so if you want to look at VeChain, what it's done, really nothing, right? It's like, you know, it looked like it might have recovered, then Bitcoin again. And it's just like, you just can't do anything with this kind of Bitcoin price action, man. Okay, it's only down 2% on the day, but it's still above the 618. So, if you break the 618, there's no real support to like 42% of a penny. And there's no fib node until 40% of a penny, pretty much. So VeChain holding on, but I don't know, man. You're not even close to being oversold. There's stupid amounts of negative momentum, and it'll probably just correlate with Bitcoin's price action for a little bit. Okay. Can't inflate Bitcoin. Exactly. What's up, Private Wins? Might not ever see 10K again at this rate, Darren Gleason. Uh-oh. So now we have inverse 10K, never see again people's cap up. Winter is here early. PW more. Yeah, dude, global warming, man. That's what happens, dude. Don't mess with Greta, or you'll be destroyed. What level am I buying for my swing trade? I will wait, Abra, again, for bullish divergence to develop like last time. So we got some new people in here. No, we were right around 600 all stream today, so it's about the same, I think. It had to have been the thumbnail, right? I upped my game just a little bit, but not much. Still terrible at it. Most altcoins aren't up at all. Of course not. They're all down. Like every single one of them. Not one of them is in the green. Maybe Tether by a little bit, but yeah, man, it's awful. Let's see. Let's go to Ethereum real quick and log scale. Okay, just bouncing off that 75% trend line. I think it was some channel exceeding the 618. I think though, you get out a log, you see how much deeper. See, if you get in linear low to high, you're below a 78% retrace. You've lost 78% of your value from that low to high. Remember at one time, Ethereum was at $364, which was like a 38% retrace from its all-time highs. So it's breaking that. It's broken critical supports. The next support really is 125. I don't know why we wouldn't see 125 in time on Ethereum if we stay below this 145 long enough. Okay, that's really the next available support. Because look left. There's absolutely nothing here. Nothing, man. Twig and thatch. So really not looking good. Oversold. Huge spikes in negative momentum, just like Bitcoin. All the altcoins are like coupled with Bitcoin on the oscillators on the daily right now. Not much is different. Okay. I'm gonna use it, man. Dang, dude, we're like 8 likes away from 200. Can we do it? Do we have the technology? We might. Oh my god, Matic is up, dude. Yeah, dude, it's just because like no one's trading it at all. Not because it's good. Not because it's amazing. What's up, Robart Knight? Have you met the Bitcoin Knight? What is it? People are concerned with fake news, but people need to get their fake facts straight first. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, dude. That's how fake news is created, right? Fake facts. On 4/20/2019, Bitcoin was around $5,200. XRP was at 32 cents. If they are coupled, then why is it taking such a beating with this price action this time? It's weird. It's like, obviously Bitcoin's outperformed XRP this year. And like, it's like Bitcoin performed really well and XRP had the residual of the Bitcoin price action. And that's why it ran to the upside when it did sometimes. But you notice like how when Bitcoin sells off and corrects, XRP, it gets hit a lot worse, right? So maybe that's testament to the sentiment and the lack of demand for XRP. It's a utility token. It's not like you're buying Ripple when you buy XRP. And I don't know why the Moon Boys keep trying to portray it like that. It's not. You're not investing in Ripple when you buy XRP. Sorry, dude. Hey, Crypto Don Juan in the house, dude. He says Bitcoin is 6,000. Well, remember, it's the price action after we break the support. We have broken the support. 6,800 is broken. But we're just, we got down to 66.13, and now we're at 67.46, right? So we've had a rally.
That Moon Boy tipped $25. Sunny said in an AMA this morning that there will be a partner with hundreds of millions of transactions in 2020, but that he can't disclose yet due to NDA. 2020 will be the year of VeChain.
VeChain doing things.
Well, there you go, man. The VeChain army, rise. Look, it's blue, man. It's like kind of like bluish VeChain colors, dude. Oh my god. You hear that, chat? Okay. Once it's announced, VeChain gonna moon. But the thing is about VeChain, we're talking about trend analysis. It's got to break above like $1, I think, before it breaks overhead resistance. Now it's just created that created that other major high now. I guess this is, so it's, look, if anything's to turn around for VeChain, it's got to break above 78% of a penny. That's one overhead resistance now, and the next overhead resistance above it is right around 93% of a penny. Right around, like, this is 1 penny, the Wick, the Walmart rumor stuff, but Yeah, this is it, man. Like, you have to break these and hold above them consistently.
Mod troll tip $25. Stay _ home _ dad. Get a job.
Uh-oh, shots fired. Stay at home kings. Next one is triggering the chugs. Did you say that before or after the mod troll? Or is it this one coming up, or was it last one? Because if it was the last one, you were wrong. Oh, thank you, mod troll. Oh my god, dude. Is the VeChain doing things hat gonna come on? And this, I need a scuba diving mask for streams like this, dude. All right. Hey, 6770. We're back above 6770. Right, which is that critical candle high close area. Let's go, dude. Hold it. Hold the door. Moon boys are triggered, dude. Yeah, just look at the dislikes. The moon boys are triggered. They're mad, dude. They're pissed. They're super mad. No bull for Christmas, Steven Dela Cruz. I'm sorry, man. It's been a while since we've been down to 6K, but just gotta think about the context, I guess. I mean, it's like we had the rally, the big rally, 6 months, 5 months this year, and now we're selling off and correcting, and we're getting closer and closer. We're only like, give it like 5 more weeks and we'll be in a correction that's just as long as the uptrend we were in. That's what's weird. Good. What does GUH stand for, Andrew Lawrence? Good. Yeah, chat. What does GUH stand for? Bogluol, it's argued that Forex is the most efficient market to trade in if you're talking about swing trading. So yeah, nothing wrong with further diversifying your markets that you trade in. Of course, man. Crypto is extremely inefficient for trading. I mean, think about it, dude. It's like, oh no, Bitcoin literally controls every other crypto in the market. Like that's, and I'm talking this extremely sensitive. And then we look at how illiquid the market is. I mean, you're talking less than 200 billion collective crypto market cap when you got the stock market that's over 26, 28 trillion dollars collectively. And then you got the Forex market. There's $2 to $5 trillion traded per day, when it's open. So, yeah, Forex would be a great venture for you. Also the stock market, right? Where do you think all this technical analysis, the research from harmonics and Wyckoff and uptrends and downtrends and wedges, Bulgowski, where did it all come from? It didn't, and none of the research came from crypto. So you asking me that, it's like, of course. I mean, I've been trying to use crypto as a gateway drug for almost 2 years now to get people into other markets. Because crypto by itself, it's like, what do you even do, man? Scan all the charts and do what? It's like divergence doesn't mean anything if Bitcoin dumps on and there's something like IOTA or something. What's it going to do? It's not going to like buck Bitcoin most likely. Extremely high chance it will not buck Bitcoin. Okay. Yeah, I know, but it's got to be. Let's get the best abbreviation of GUH, chat. What you got? Okay, so it's VeChain. Sorry, man. We were just on it talking. Okay.
Bruh.
Mod troll tip $25.
What happened?
You got a deal, poker dad. If any other mods wanna bet on stay at home dad, I'll take their action too. Kissing face.
Oh crap. Oh wow. Dude, I would so want to watch that. Oh please, let's do that. Okay? Let us do it. Vegas meetup sometime next year. Maybe around the same time as this past year. And I want to watch them play heads up. I want to be the dealer. Can I be the dealer? I'm a pretty good dealer. Okay? Car dealer. So I shuffle while dealing. So it's like you get non-stop action. Let's go, dude. Sure thing, Bo. Well, for the good. I mean, it's a good thing, Bo, that TA is in a lot of ways universal. There are a few differences. There's a few different differences on each market, but that's the great thing about learning technical analysis, man. Of course, Crypto Fish. Man. Screw your mod troll. Oh my god, it's too much, man. It's Too much. Your parents disowned you for being a moon boy? Dang, dude. That's harsh. As long as you learn something from the experience, I guess. Should be okay. I have to wear a tuxedo if I deal. I don't know, man. Maybe I could get one in Vegas. I'm not sure it's not gonna travel with a tuxedo, dude. I don't even own a tuxedo. I'd have to rent it. I don't like this moaning music. Can we please stop with the moaning? Thanks. Good God. Okay, we shifted gears a little bit. And thanks for the nearly 600 people still tuned in. While, oh, sorry, I'm just gonna go back to Bitcoin. Keep our eyes on it. You know, it's like tornado warning for Bitcoin or something. I mean, or blizzard warning. I could turn on more snow. Just don't know if there's a point to it. My poor GPU hates me anyway. Too many graphics. What's up, PW Moore? Good to see. Oh, it's Bob Lazar in the house, man. I wish he was the real Bob Lazar. I love Bob Lazar, dude. Where's Bitcoin headed without the 6150? John Ruiz. 6150 seems like if you look left, man, just look left after the clear discernible 68 to 6760 area, the little zone. After that, the next discernible clear support with all these touches is at, again, 6150. Okay, that is where you could expect to see prices if we do not hold above 6760. Okay, that's it. Does that help, John? Darren says his wife is giving him the I wanted to warn you about the Bitcoin now that it's crashing. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. Same. You're looking for a Charizard? Does anyone have one? I used to have a Charizard a long time ago. I think at Space Camp I destroyed a guy. I had a Blastoise hologram and I traded it and got a Charizard. It was wonderful. I didn't feel bad about it at the time because I didn't really know what I was doing, but again, I don't even have it anymore. But that was like back in, like, we're talking like 5th grade, dude. 5th grade. Might have been Space Academy. Went back. Whatever. Sandman just had a bad date. Thank God you guys are here. Well, hey, welcome, dudes. Mod Troll will make you feel right at home. Okay. You know, you can't go on a bad date and get divorced, you know, because you're not married to that person. Wavy, sorry. CPU mining for Monero popping off? Well, not the chart now that you bring it up. Okay, Bitcoin again, 67.43. You hold below 67.60 long enough, eventually you will see 61.50. Okay, and so Monero Connect, get wrecked, dude. All right, it's made its lower low. So this was crazy. If you know about the Fibonacci, you know that a 23% retrace reversal means such little demand for an asset, pathetic demand. Okay, in a common market.
Bruh.
Modroll tip $25. I know what I'm getting into, but do you? Crushed the 25, 50 and 5100ths games regularly before I started my company. Play on ACR still all the time. I ain't even a little bit scared. Smiley face.
What was the last part? Hold on. Play on ACR? Oh yeah, ACR. Dude, I remember y'all were in the middle of a tournament or something, and then the whole thing went down or something. That was crazy. Okay, ACR. Adaptive Combat Rifle. That's my baby, dude. Don't be talking about ACRs. He's not a little bit scared. Stay-at-home Kangs, man. You think you can hang with the mod troll? Oh my god, dude. Legendary. We do have a 786 retrace from your major swing low to major swing high. Yep. Yeah, around 5,400, yes. But at that point, that's not good, man, right? Because you don't want to fall below 5,800, really, dude. Not really. But yeah, and then below that, it's like 4,400, the 88% retrace, and that could complete a harmonic. That would be insane if that happened. There might be a real good long potential if we ever get down there, right? That's super deep. That's Mariana Trench retrace levels. At the 86. Greg. Yeah, bottom of the channel is around 6,500 on Bitcoin. Sorry, this is Monero still. So like a false breakout. It hit the 23% retrace a few times and then reverse there, right? You know, fib nodes are potential reversal areas, each one of them, okay? You go from a high to low. So like, what does that mean? If you're new in here, it's like, what is a 23%? You've retraced from the high point to low point 23% of the way, 38% of the way, 50, 61.8, 78% of the way, right? You've retraced 88% of the way, the deepest retrace, the Mariana Trench, then the 100% retrace. And then you can retrace beyond 100%. And that's how you get targets to the upside. 127.2% retrace, 141.4% retrace, 161.8% retrace. This one though, that is the golden mean ratio, the 1.618. It's very, very important, and it's in our universe all over the place, okay? Take heed of the 1.618, the golden mean ratio. And so like you got your shallowest retrace of the 236. Normally you don't even know you have a major swing low until you get near that level. Okay, so you don't even know if you have a valid anchor point from a high to low. So you hit it. The moderate retraces between the 38%, 50%, and 618. That is where you're in on traditional markets where an asset, once it breaks out of something like this, it commonly will retrace 38%, 50%, or 62% of the way before reversing majorly to the downside again. But it just so happens on Monero, because the macro was so bad and the lack of demand, it reversed at the 23% retrace. Pathetic. Get destroyed, Monero. Privacy coin. I mean, do we really have to do it? I think we will. Is this it? No, that's not even it. No, it's here.
Bruh.
Sorry, Monero. You've been passed over. Does a little education on Fibonacci that I discussed in the static video I have that I posted months ago. Check it out, 16 minutes if you haven't seen it already. Yeah, I get a coffee and watch my Fibonacci education video, okay, on my YouTube channel. Check it out. You were one of those people back in June that was saying Bitcoin will never see below 10K again. Pretty sure July too. Darren, well, that's mighty mannish of you to be admitting that. Mod Troll, do you see this? We have someone coming clean, confessing their sins. They want to now pay penance for the moonboy-nish, all right? You heard those Cali tables real at Shark Tanks? Uh-oh. Reset Kappa, man.
Bruh.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Heads up, no limit connect. I got 5 XRP and a join on it. No cap ACR gonna rob us all.
Triggered Connect, thanks for the $3.23 of XRP. Oh my god. What is it? Ripple Connect, Kappa. He's got 5 XRP and a joint on it. And he's not capping. This is serious business. Mod Troll, Stadium Kings. We got serious players making side bets on y'all's bets against each other in poker. This is going to be televised worldwide. I will probably live stream. You know what? If we're going to do this, we will live stream this event. Bet Moonboy and Stadium Kings. Would y'all consent to that? If y'all are going to play heads up in Vegas at a meetup, can we do an IRL live stream of it? I think that'd be fair. The whole community, y'all are both building this up. Okay. And you're doing it in front of the entire community. So the community wants to see this. This is now like heavyweight battle, right? What's up, Boss Matt and DJ with the OJ? Do I think Bitcoin's going to skyrocket anytime soon? I mean, no, not real. There's no indication via technical analysis that's giving indication to believe that we'll explode up soon and reverse completely to the upside. But I will tell you that I think that we are oversold, severely oversold. We're at our lowest levels since September, and before that, those are the lowest levels we had seen since November, December of last year. So I think with this extreme oversoldness on the RSI, we could get a rally to the upside, but it won't be some major reversal. It could be, of course, always, but someone who's like using technical analysis to help them visualize a bottom or not, you're looking for bullish divergence. And again, I did this whole explanation last stream and this stream where you look for a low and a lower low with higher levels of relative strength and lower levels of negative momo. We just made our big impulse down, like here, big impulse down. So what if we consolidate here for a couple weeks? Oh, that would suck, you know, no volatility. And then we dump again and we make lower lows. So when we make lower lows, you know, that gives time for the oscillators to reset, right? You get out of oversold territory, you get back to neutral, and then you sell off again, and then you make higher levels of relative strength on lower prices near supports at like, you know, 6,200 or something, 6,150. And then that's when you could say, hey, there's impending price action reversal to the upside on Bitcoin, but that doesn't exist yet. So all I can tell you is we might rally because there is 4-hour bullish divergence developing right now. Okay. And you're oversold on the daily. So that could be a reason why you might get a minor run to the upside. And there's a gap to fill on the CME futures chart, believe it or not, in the 7,000s. Ozarish, you don't know that at all. You have no idea. You have no idea, dude, if they're looking or not. So, Julio Ban Julio. I don't know, man. I've talked about like almost everything under the sun in the time I've been streaming today. This is my second stream. My second stream has been live for 1 hour and 6 minutes now. Are you kidding me? Look on the 8s. So technically I've been live now, besides 3 to 5 minutes, for like 3 hours in 20 minutes or 30 minutes or something. So we've been going, man. Talked about a lot. I'm trying to keep people appeased that are coming in that had not heard anything that I just said for 3 hours. So, XRP crashing. It's called lack of demand for an asset, and it's broken critical supports, upsloping and horizontal supports. That's XRP, man. Yeah, it's down like 4.25% on Tether, only 3%. It's not crashing, it's just dumping. And told you, like, you're talking about the very bottom support levels, like 15 cents. Maybe we get a daily bullish divergence for traditional Santa rally. Bitcoin, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm not here to say if it's going to happen or not. We just report it. You know, I report if there's impending price action versus the upside, right? What, man?
Bruh.
Modroll tip $25. Yes. May the best looking player win? Are you a Greek Adonis? You think you're prettier than John Mayer?
Yes, Datham Kings. You think you got anything on John Mayer Connect? Oh god, not this song again. What? I can't do it, man. Hold on, sorry. Alright, we're good. Anyway, yeah, it's a good question. Say to Kang, are you gonna be able to match up those looks against Bed Moonboy or Mod Troll himself? I'm only into college football, Miami Dolphins. I'm not into NFL really. What's up, RCH Manga? Welcome. Manga Connect. Mondragon says 171 days until the halvening. They'll have a lot of time to keep dumping the price. Just be patient. But it's not like price immediately pumps or dumps at the halvening, right? It's always something that happens after or before, right? I thought that we ran up leading up to a halvening, and then we dumped right before it, and then many months went by, and then eventually we rallied again. Yeah, DC straight. Well, of course, and you got to think about the market cap. It's like under 200 billion. I mean, that's nothing compared to, like, if you compare it to other markets like gold and precious metals or stock market or forex market, it's absolutely nothing. Drop in a bucket to those people. Okay. Will the halvening get the price past $30,000? I don't use that as any form of analysis, okay? But I'll tell you, never in the history of Bitcoin has Bitcoin begun a recovery, okay, a major recovery, and then come back to double bottom or make lower lows. It's never done that ever, okay? So that's one thing you can find solace in, but another thing is like, hey, man, I mean, just because it happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen now in the future. So, yeah, you just got to believe that we are starting to get into deeper retraces, just slightly. I mean, you remember like 7,300 was kind of like the golden retrace, the 61.8% retrace, but the 786 is like 5,400 down here, and that's below critical support. So you'd think that 6150 might be a really good area of value for a long if we're showing impending price action reversal to the upside on the charts. That's a big if. Don't know. It has to, more time and data has to develop for us to see that. Right? We'll have to reset the oscillator and then sell off again for any of that to even be possible. Okay. Holy crap, man. What an unexpected set of events. This is turned into craziness, man. Super craziness. We've been going non-stop, dude, today. Sunday fun day, definitely. Okay, so it's like finally like, hey, man, weekly candle close, and we got some movement after it. All right, let's look at that weekly real quick. Here it is, man. Follow through price action. Just a little bit so far. Here it is. All right. You closed 6,900. And again, got as low as 66.13. And again, if you look at the weekly, there are some candle high closes here. Maybe a hold. But look, there was already some like vulnerability, like where you already fell below it. Yeah, you tested it. Now you're coming back up. But just give it time, man. If you break that, this is the next target. 61.50. What's up, Vegeta, man? Good to see it. Nice, Brian. Congratulations, dude. Climb too fast, too high, too fast. Yeah. Nice move up and not too long. I mean, dude, it's like 190 days, and now we're like 100 and almost 150 days in a correction. So we're like getting closer and closer to the correction being almost as long as the impulse up. So just kind of covering, you know, Bitcoin since I went live, right? It was like in between. Like I went live 2 hours plus and then got offline, and then 5 minutes go by. Bitcoin starts dumping, goes to 66.13. I go live again. It's just now sitting at 67.30, not really moving. It's just like, what am I to do, man? What, you thought, what was a troll? Vegeta, man? Mm-hmm. If everyone's so sure about price dropping, why don't you short it? Well, an asset that's retraced 62% of the way, not necessarily, and there's no bearish diver. Look, people don't go short when you're making the lowest low of the correction. That's stupid. That's like high risk, right? You go short when you're showing like bearish divergence at tops, right? When it's climbed and it's making 61.8% retraces, 78% retraces, 88% retraces, harmonics, right? So it's just like you're in the middle now. Like you go short on assets like this, dude. You don't go short literally in the middle. You go short on assets that from their previous highs to lows, they have confluence of the 1272 and the 1618. Okay, when they're showing rising wedges with double tops, with 1618 fib extensions, with crazy triple MACD and RSI bearish divergence, that's when you go short. You don't just randomly go short at the 618 when there's no impending price action reversal stuff going on. How could it? You see what I'm saying? That's why. Because it's a higher risk. You go for the low risk, not the high risk. Go on another vacation, so Bitcoin has to shoot up in a straight line. Dude, I was not on vacation when Bitcoin's bull run began. You know that. 15 minute bullish divergence could mean literally nothing. It's been disrespecting 4-hour bullish divergence lately, so I'm waiting on the daily for Bitcoin. Okay, and at the same time, I'm looking at many other assets across different markets because Bitcoin's one asset out of many. So do we decide on a televised broadcast of Stay-at-Home Kings versus Mod Troll next year? Poker? Has that been confirmed? I need to know so I can plan for it. Now I just... Oh, this... Oh, contact, man. Killing me. Oh my god, Bitcoin, man. So yeah, man, I don't know. I'm leaving you. I guess I'll just leave you with that stuff, man. It was a fun party for a moment, you know, when Bitcoin moved down, but it's really just kind of lulling. It's kind of just churning now and could continue to churn. Yes, I saw the recent XTZ spike, but also see on Tezos that there's bearish divergence. And, well, as you can see, you gap down somehow. Okay, there was impending price action reversal to the downside on a breakout, a Momo ship breakout, but it was like too high, too fast. High, higher high, lower levels positive Momo, lower levels relative strength, right? So that's Class A bearish divergence. And that means normally when you see it, this. Okay. Hasn't fully played out yet. It's a daily time. It could take weeks to play out completely. Morgan free again. Black Friday sale. More China FUD. Hold on to your butts. Here we go, dude. Equities at all-time highs. No, I did not see the XRP to BTC. Red impulse candle. It's really not that big of a deal. It really hasn't done anything. I mean, it's not making higher highs now, so it could be screwed. Yeah, it could very well see lower prices. But what were we talking about? Waiting on seeing 2811 sats for this asset. All right, here's the momentous downtrend. Been going on for a long time, dude. Okay, it started pretty much Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, XRP. And yeah, you're looking for like maybe a reversal here, but I don't know, man. It's super bearish, right? Like super duper bearish. But it's just been beaten down. I mean, there was all the divergence. It was divergencing the whole way down, man. But yeah, normally when you dump like that and you go sideways, that is not bullish consolidation. That's normally bearish consolidation, right? It's kind of like a rectangle or just maybe triangle of some sort. And there's definitely some sort of support down again at like 2800 sats. But yeah, that wick brought you near the bottom of that little range. If you zoomed in, you could see it. So again, this isn't even hit from its highest point to lowest point. It has not even hit a 23% retrace. That is just testament to how bad this asset is in performance. If we're talking about anything, right? Just 4,328's 236. If it was to make a common retrace, eventually it would see 5,551 to 7,521 sats, right? So it's just so far away, man, and may never run up. Okay, it's bad, man. No one said crypto was backed by anything. It's all backed on sentiment and speculation. And faith. People, more people own Bitcoin than 10 years ago, right? So some people that own this, a lot of people still have a ton of faith in this asset, right? It bottomed out at 3150. It didn't bottom out at 0, 2K, 1K. There were still that many people that owned it. So it was just faith in the asset. Cup with handle. I don't know, man. Maybe. It broke out. All right, so let's go to Bitcoin. It's 67.31, below that 67.60 area, and sorry. If it stays below that long enough, eventually we'll see 6150. That's it, dude. It's that simple. Support resistance 101. All right, so man, I guess let's wrap it up there. Been live an hour 20 minutes, but let's be real, been live for like 3 hours and 45 minutes or so. Yes, I looked at Ethereum, of course. I've looked at almost everything crypto-wise today. So, like Mother of God, Argoscan, and Mod Troll, Drink Troll, every troll. Thank y'all so much for the support, contributions. I can't even believe it, man. Really looking forward to seeing the Mod Troll versus Stay at Home Kings in a one-on-one tourney. It'll be fun. And I'll hopefully be able to broadcast it and deal. It'll be fun to deal it. So until then, well, not really, but until like the next time I go live, which could be, who knows, right? If Bitcoin dumps down to 6125, I'll probably be back live tonight. Watch it dump when I get off air. So, thanks again, y'all. Y'all are a blessing, true blessing. And I'll be back at some point. So be in the Discord so you get notified when I go live, because YouTube will fail you. You will not get notified when I go live. Okay? So until next time, respect the TA.
Is that a joint?
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.